Today on Forbes, Elon's Edsel. Tesla's Cybertruck is the auto industry's biggest flop in decades. The list of famous auto industry flops is long and storied, topped by stinkers like Ford's Edsel and exploding Pinto, and General Motors' unsightly Pontiac Aztek crossover SUV. Even John DeLorean's sleek stainless steel DMC-12, iconic from its role in the Back to the Future films, was a sales dud that drove the company to bankruptcy. Elon Musk's pet project, the dumpster-driving Tesla Cybertruck, now tops that list. After a little over a year at market, sales of the 6,600-pound vehicle, priced from $82,000, are laughably below what Musk predicted. Its lousy reputation for quality, with 8 recalls in the past 13 months, the latest for body panels that fall off, and polarizing look, made it a punchline for comedians. Unlike past auto flops that just looked ridiculous or sold badly, Musk's truck is also a focal point for global Tesla protests, spurred by the billionaire's job-slashing Doge role and MAGA politics. Eric Noble, president of consultancy Car Lab and a professor at Art Center College of Design in Pasadena, California, said, quote, "It's right up there with Edsel. It's a huge swing and a huge miss." Judged solely on sales, Musk's Cybertruck is actually doing a lot worse than Edsel, a name that's become synonymous with a disastrous product misfire. Ford hoped to sell 200,000 Edsels a year when it hit the market in 1958, but managed just 63,000. Sales plunged in 1959, and the brand was dumped in 1960. Musk predicted that Cybertruck might see 250,000 annual sales. Tesla sold just under 40,000 in 2024, its first full year. There's no sign that volume is rising this year, with sales trending lower in January and February, according to Cox Automotive. And Tesla's overall sales are plummeting this year, with deliveries tumbling 13% in the first quarter to 337,000 units, well below consensus expectations of 408,000. The company did not break out Cybertruck sales, which is lumped in with the Model S and Model X, its priciest segment. But Ben Kallo, an equity analyst for Baird, said in a research note that it's clear Cybertruck sales were hurt this quarter by the need to make recall-related fixes. Tesla didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. The quarterly slowdown underscores the fact that when it comes to the Cybertruck, results are nowhere near the billionaire entrepreneur's carnival barker claims. During a results call in November 2023, just before the first units started shipping to customers, Musk crowed, quote, "Demand is off the charts. We have over 1 million people who have reserved the car." In anticipation of high sales, Tesla even modified its Austin Gigafactory so it could produce up to 250,000 Cybertrucks a year, capacity investments that aren't likely to be recouped. Industry researcher Glenn Mercer, who leads Cleveland-based advisory firm GM Automotive, said, quote, "They didn't just say they wanted to sell a lot, they capacitized to sell a lot." But the assumption of massive demand has proven foolhardy, and it failed to account for self-inflicted wounds that further stymied sales. Turns out the elephantine Cybertruck is either too large or non-compliant with some countries' pedestrian safety rules, so there's little opportunity to boost sales with exports. Mercer said, quote, "They haven't sold a lot, and it's unlikely in this case that overseas markets can save them. Even China, that's been huge for Tesla cars. It's really just for this market." More than a decade before Cybertruck went into production, Musk hinted that Tesla would eventually do some kind of electric pickup. When he unveiled his design to the world for the first time, Musk was clear that he did not want a conventional aesthetic, or even something that played with pickup looks a bit, but was still familiar, which is the approach rival Rivian took with its R1T pickup. Musk also cursed the Cybertruck by ignoring the reasons people buy pickup trucks: to haul things around and drive well in off-road conditions. The vehicle isn't competent at either of those things, as has been endlessly documented in scathing reviews. For full coverage, check out Alan Owensman's piece on forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.